Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to putt, how to jump putt, how to get better at your putting, and your mental game behind your putting, and even show you a few drills that you can do to make your putting better. Let's get on with the video. The first step to a successful putt is assessing your lie. Now there are a few sticks around, some of them in front, some of them behind. So what I can do is I can move the sticks that will hinder where my foot is going to go. So my foot is going to go right here, which means I can move this stick and I can move this stick because my other foot's going to go right next to it. Okay? The second step is use your mini. A mini is a key to getting just a little bit closer to the basket and therefore giving you a little bit more confidence in your putt. A lot of pros don't use a mini when they putt, and some of them do. That's sometimes just to get a little bit of extra distance or to get away from something that can't be moved, like a tree. So I'm going to use my mini. Check out Bria Discs to get a specialized mini like that. Third step is assessing how you're going to putt. So, you see that there's a tree to the left, there's a tree behind it, there's a fence in case you overshoot the basket, there's even some low-hanging branches here. So you want to spin putt, which is putting more spin on the disc, than push putting. And I'll explain that a little bit later. Another key to putting is weight transfer. You want to make sure that you're coming off of your front foot onto your back foot and pushing off with your back foot and extending so that you get the disc to the basket. This is very important because if not, it's going to hit the basket and it's not going to be very accurate. Just like that. You saw my weight transfer, you saw me not go super high to mess with this, and not go too much to the left to hit the tree. Next, I'm going to explain the difference between a push putt and a spin putt. So there are two types of putts. There's a push putt and there's a spin putt. A spin putt is you're spinning it directly at the basket, more or less. A push putt is you're elevating it and pushing it along instead of spinning it. You are spinning it a little bit, but it's not as much as a spin putt. So it goes up and it comes and it sits in the basket. A push putt is a little bit more accurate, but takes a lot more practice and skill. And a spin putt is a lot easier to do, but is also a little bit less accurate. I'll show you the push putt first. So you see that it went up and it came down in the basket. Let me show you the push putt next. See, that was a little bit more direct, a little bit more spin on the disc. Now, the difference between the two. To push putt, sometimes it's to get over something, or it's just a little bit more accurate for you. A spin putt can help you for low-hanging branches that you want to get under. So you get a low, and you flick it a little bit more than you would a push putt. Next, I'm going to show you all about mental game and how to miss depending on where the basket is placed. The mental game of putting is very important. It's all about confidence. The more practice, the more confidence you'll have in the game. So, if you just missed a big putt from 30 feet and it sailed 40 feet over the basket, your confidence is going to be lower. So what you want to do is make sure that you're leaving your putts that miss closer than what you just missed. That way, it builds confidence up again. You also want to make sure that if the basket is placed strategically that goes down a slope, make sure that you are not overthrowing to go down that slope, or that you're going to hit the basket or a band so that it'll roll down the hill. Very important, and it could lose you a lot of strokes. Have the confidence and know that you're going to make the comebacker if you miss. Let's talk about grip. The grip that you want is not the power grip like you're throwing off a tee pad, but a fan grip, or in like a hybrid fan grip. I throw like this with my three fingers on the bottom, my first finger right on top, and my thumb on the flight plate. This gives me enough spin to be able to get the disc toward the basket. If it were power grip, you would have a lot less accuracy, so you want to do fan grip or like a hybrid. Also, this my disc landed between these two posts that holds up our swing set. And a good way to get out of this, instead of using like a step putt like this, you want to straddle. Now, straddle is a very useful way to get out of places that you don't like. You have to generate enough power from your legs to be able to push the disc because you don't have the power from your back leg pushing. Let me show you. Put one foot behind the disc and the other foot a little bit wider than your shoulders. When you do this, you need to bend your knees and pop. When you pop, that's what's going to get the disc toward the basket. Just like that. That was more of a push putt that had a little bit of spin to it because of the amount of power that you have. You don't have as much power if you do a straddle putt. Next, I'm going to show you how to jump putt. Now, jump putting is key to putting anywhere outside of circle 1, which is 10 meters or 33 feet. Now, the whole key to jump putting is you have to make sure that you don't go over, that you're not throwing too high, and that you do what works best for you. A lot of pros have very different styles of putting from outside the circle. Nico Castro, he steps over like this and putts. Now, stepping over your disc like that is not a footfall because you're outside the circle. That's fair, it's fine. James Conrad, he does a little bit of a hop where he goes a little bit up high when he jumps. You've seen that in multiple tournaments, and he's made a ton of really far putts. For me, I do a little bit of a hop with both feet. So I go just like that. You have to make sure that the disc is out of your hand before you touch the ground over your disc. Let me show you how to do it. There you go. Alright, so now you know the basics of how to putt, how to jump putt, the mental game behind putting, how to assess your lie, how to spin putt, and how to push putt. Now I'm going to teach you how to get better at all of those using drills. One of the best ways is using UDisc. It's an app you get on your iPhone or your Android device that helps you keep track of your score on the course, helps you with your driving and with your putting and with your accuracy. So the key to this is you have to place your discs 10 feet in increments from the basket. Now that you have all your discs set up in a line going from 10 to 60 feet, now you're going to pull up UDisc and go to practice putting. So what you're going to do is then you're going to take 5 putters or 2 putters and you're going to putt them 5 times, and you're going to track how many you make from each section. After that, it's going to total up your score, and if you do this often, you can see how you improve and how well you're getting at putting. The second drill I'm going to show you, you use just a single disc. You're going to place this disc where you know you can make it, if that's 10 feet, 15, or 20 feet, depending on how accurate you are at your distance. I'm going to put it about 15 feet. Now, you're going to need 2 putters for this. What you're going to do is you're going to place your disc down and you're going to step behind it. You're going to putt from that distance. If you make one, only one, not both. If you make one, then you're going to leave the disc where it is. Go get your putters. If you make 2, then you're going to flip the disc back so that you're a little bit farther from the basket. If you miss both, then you're going to flip your disc forward so that you're a little bit closer to the basket. That way, you want to make both. I would not suggest using more than 2, because then if you use more than 2, like say 4, and you only have to make 1, then the rest you're just gonna say, oh, I don't have to make these, and just miss. And if you practice like that, that's the way you're gonna actually putt when it comes down to really putting. So I really hope these 2 drills help you, and keep putting and you'll get better. That's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed, and if you did, subscribe and click the bell to get notified when we post a new video. If this video helped you at all, make sure you comment down below, and make sure to like this video. Thanks for watching.